But that's her husband. You mean to tell us she didn't know this stuff was going on? Like, she kept this from all of us and didn't tell us that basically we wasn't getting paid. Basically, what it stood was, as it stood, he had the rights to the theme song, and he could do with it what he wanted to. Tawana didn't think that was fair. Hell, he didn't write it. He didn't sing it. I'm pretty sure he didn't even produce it. And she was like, she wasn't sure how to handle it. Like, she wasn't sure if she should like take legal action because she was afraid of how that might, react, how that might mesh with Tamar. She didn't know what to do.
Here's the first and foremost question: has Vince ever done anything that will make
you think? Yeah.
Oh, hell no, hell no. Has he ever done anything business-wise that would make you say that?
You know what? I can't say. And as far as like,
I mean, yeah, of course not. I mean, I can't say neither. But I'm just saying,
yeah, because it does like come off as like, why are you so defensive? Yeah, why are you like, specifically, like, do you, like, first and foremost, like, if you're like, hey, let's just talk to him. Like, if you're worried about like the rights and the money, just talk to him and see, like, are y'all, like, can he cut y'all in? Like, how's that gonna work? And now if he was a dick about it and was like, nah, homie, this is my money, say, huh? Like, then yeah, take him to court.
Because by all means, he could have just said, well, that was something that came up and I jumped on it immediately and put my name on it so nobody else
yeah,
in the business would get it.
But no, it's just, yeah, I have it, but it don't, it's I'm not doing it. I didn't take it from y'all. I just kind of secured it. Let's put it that way. I was like, by all means, if you want me to sign the rights over, I'll give you the rights to it. I don't care. Like, but yeah, and that's what should have went down. Cause talking about things, man, you'd be surprised how that it works. Actually having a discussion about stuff works. It gets you places. It does. But she was just upset about it. And cause I think she was upset about it because she didn't know. And she felt like Tamar probably knew. And she was like, why didn't anybody tell us that was the deal? Because it's also very possible that she thought that it was something different and it wasn't. But either way, like, you could have just talked to him to see what would happen. And, yada, yada, yada. Or maybe y'all could have even had...
I mean, it was still in the circle.
Yeah, I mean, at the time it was. I don't think they had gotten divorced yet.
Why don't
so
you
yeah,
go talk
it
to
wasn't
Kate?
like
Okay.
Her ex-husband took it and ran off with it.
The sun will be rising in a few hours. Joan's people know we're holed up here, and they're gonna come looking for us. All of us.
For fuck's sake.
Maybe it's not as bad as we think.
Fucking figures.
And there's no going anywhere with those things blocking our exit.
They like me, that has to help somehow.
Just because they like you doesn't mean they're gonna like the rest of us.
We're sitting ducks up here.
We can't just wait around here to get shot, that's for damn sure.
We have to help my dad.
Hey, we can do this.
Yeah.
We've gotten out of tougher jams before, haven't we?
I mean, sure. But this is different. We can't just cut and run.
All of y'all
not
paid.
with the herd out there. Like it or not, we're fucking stuck in Richmond.
All of y'all paid.
Now, how the
like a
fuck
motherfucker.
are we gonna put the brakes on this
Like,
thing?
it ain't like any
Joan
of
and
y'all
her people
struggling.
are going to be at the square.
All
right?
of y'all are
We need to bring the
very
fight to
well
them.
taken care of.
Go after Joan, our problems are solved.
Great. So, how do we do that?
It's a good question. Joan will probably have a full security detail with her. She'll be insulated. From us and from anybody in Richmond who doesn't agree with what she's doing.
The best way to get rid of Joan is to get David back on top. If he's in charge again, things will go back to the way they used to be.
No arguments here.
After we take Joan out, we're gonna need some way out of this mess. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm
They
not
ain't
much
had
of
it
a
for
runner.
too long.
We've got a truck. A big one.
To them, money
we
is
used to use for
power.
walker defense. It's a little busted up, but it's
That
way
is-
better than
I don't-
nothing.
Whatever,
People
man.
are gonna be patrolling these streets looking for us. How far away is this truck?
I'll show you. We've been expanding, pushing out further, making the safe zone even bigger. Can't promise you they've cleared all the walkers yet, but That's where
I
the
mean,
truck's
we know
parked.
that most of them houses
I
is
could
just
spit and hit it.
to
We
make
steal
more
that
money.
thing,
So it's
nothing
not
will be
like
able to
you
stop
don't
us.
have
Steal
like
what?
because I think the whole point of buying them
Hey.
houses is to
Jesus, Javi, is that
you
blood
buy
on your
the
shirt?
houses to create real estate,
You said it wasn't that bad.
and then like you can
It
sell the
isn't.
real estate like later
How
on.
the
if you
hell
need
did this
to.
happen? Oh, you're
Bro,
bleeding
whatever,
right through that
man.
bandage. You should have told me as soon as you got in.
Things went a little sideways at the end. Gabe got in the way. A guard came after me and he stabbed me in the shoulder.
I thought you guys were gonna be careful out there.
Hey, don't worry about it. It is what it is. Thought you knew what you were doing.
You're still alive, aren't you?
Eleanor, can you take a look at this?
It ain't like it's a damn.
As long as he
album.
keeps it clean, it should
Man,
be
it's not like
okay.
it's an album.
Would you guys
it's a
stop making
theme
such a
song
big
to
deal
TV
about it?
show. It's like
It
30
happened.
seconds
It's
long.
over. Move on already.
Like,
I'm just trying to make sure
is
he's
it
okay.
that big of a deal?
What we
I
need
mean,
to
if
be
it is
talking
season
about is the
fun, it
plan.
is. Just
Oh,
do
I
what
have
you
a
gotta
bunch
do,
of
but
ideas.
At the
I
end of
wanna
the
be
day,
the one to
that's
go
not the
after
problem. What the problem is, I need to kick y'all little
Just
sisters'
give me a
ass.
gun and I'll do whatever. I know the town. I know what Dad's gonna be thinking.
Hey, slow down, would you? You're getting way ahead of yourself.
Who's to
Man,
say
that
you're even
look- that-
coming
that
along,
girl's-
kid?
Are
she's
you
a
fucking
bitch,
kidding
dude.
me?
Tamar's a bitch. Oh,
Oh, this is bullshit.
It's funny.
I'm not staying behind.
Gabe, take a breath.
He's my dad. I'm going.
It's going to be dangerous out there, and I don't want anyone else getting hurt.
If we get to save Dad, then get.
oh my gosh, no. Oh, dude, that was a.
She was absolutely right. Hell, your chef said it himself.
Yeah, that people like French fries.
Probably put French fries on the menu, but no, you didn't want to, and then you got fighting mad over it.
That was a rough episode. She did that to herself. She did it to herself. She did. That was on her. She already knew what Tamar's stance was. That she wanted French fries. I'll be real with you, cause we was talking about people doing this like not too long ago. She didn't have a problem with French fries. I think it's the idea that it was somebody else's idea that she was so against it. Because it was her thing. She didn't want to have French fries, so there were no French fries. Nigga, it ain't about you. Like, it's not about you. It's about the people who gonna be eating at your restaurant.
Everybody said that they wanted French fries. Seriously. But if you don't want the French fries on the menu, that's fine. But don't get mad that everybody says you put French fries on the menu.
And I mean, that whole thing blew up like ridiculously off of that. Like, off of that alone. Just over the whole French fries thing. They got into a whole fight. Yeah, it turned into some real ugly shit. She brought the kids into it. And it really comes down to it, y'all two niggas don't get along. Like, it just really does. Like, Tamar is usually at fault. But not on this one. Like, Trina, this is all you. It was. You already knew what her opinion was. You already knew what her opinion was.
Getting hurt is worth it. It's worth dying for. This is more important to me than anyone else. I've got a gun, and I know how to use it.
Could you do me a favor and stop showing off for everybody? You're tough, okay? You can handle a lot of shit. You don't have to prove it all the goddamn time. No.
Are you fucking serious? So people at your restaurant, people who come to your place to eat your food, ask if you have this one thing, this thing that your sister said you gotta have this on the menu. Like, and your chef is like, yeah, people are constantly asking about that. And you're like, no. Nigga, what? Then why the fuck are we here? Why are we here then? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, so like, you're gonna put what you want to on the menu. Is that what it is? Why the fuck are we tasting anything? What the fuck am I here for? I'm leaving. Bye. Dumbass. Jeez.
Nobody here is gonna let you be a martyr, Gabe. Your life is precious.
That bitch right
Okay,
there.
so you want to
Like,
dive bomb
I for
Joe
real think
and save the
it's
day.
just because somebody else brought it up. More
This
specifically
place
because
is
of one of her
comfortable.
sisters
Hell
brought it
yeah,
up.
we're out of
Because
here.
she went,
A
she
handful
goes
of
on
people
about how
against
like no one thinks
everyone
she
out
can
there.
do this and yada yada yada.
Everything.
And I
there.
think that
That's doable. Probably.
I think that
We
she
can do
hates
this.
the idea.
I know
if
we
the
can.
French fries were such a
We've
big
got the
hit,
guns,
somebody
we've
else
got
could
a
take
plan,
credit
and
for it,
soon we're gonna
and
have
she
that
wants it to
truck.
be her idea.
So let's get
Look,
started.
man, Rome wasn't built in
Hell,
a day, and one
I'm
dude
still
didn't
in.
build it.
I promised David I'd always have
You
his
need
back.
help.
Let's do it.
Without Conrad,
Just
you
take
guys
the
need
fucking
me.
help.
And you know it.
It's
Sure as
like,
hell seems that
man,
way.
Me, Clem, Kate, and
Jesus
Gabe will go after the
Christ,
car.
dog.
Me and Eleanor, we'll get some supplies together. Here, take a walkie.
Oh, man,
I'll
that
let
was-
everyone know when things kick off.
Ava, you take the other one and keep checking in, no matter what.
I'll get my stuff and meet you at the square.
Okay, let's move
You
out.
asked him, and I'll be real with you, like, I'm never on Tamar's side, but damn. Like, real talk, you asked her for her opinion, and then you shit all over her opinion. If she don't ever help you out again, you have it coming. Like, that...
Everybody wants French fries. They just, man, you ain't even gotta just, it ain't gotta be regular French fries.
You can do something, batter fries.
Clem, you come with me
I
to
mean,
get the
yeah,
truck.
you can flip it, you know,
Gabe
make
and
it your
Kate,
own thing.
you guys hang back here.
But if the people are
Be ready
saying
for
they want
anything.
one thing, let them have the one thing.
Let's go.
Ain't the whole point here to make money?
I think I should go with you.
Probably
actually.
make more money
That
by
wasn't the
giving
plan,
them the
Gabe.
thing they want to
Actually,
buy.
I was kind of hoping you'd be willing to watch my back on this one. Don't want to get surprised while I'm out there.
Yeah. Okay. I guess somebody needs to be a lookout.
Man, fuck out of here, dog.
What? Nothing. Gabe and I will be fine back here.
I think the problem is that she's trying too hard. I don't like oxtail. I've tried oxtail. I don't like it. It's literally what it sounds like. It's oxtail. Like, I remember when me and Alyssa were like
This
really
looks like
close
one of
and
the
stuff,
areas
they
Richmond
had
is
it a
expanding
lot.
into.
And Eugene's, I think one of Lily's like nephews or some shit like that runs like a food truck or some shit. And he brought us some of the food the dude put together, and it's like a lot of
What's up?
Jamaican inspired foods.
Listen,
It's just like for me,
I appreciate
oxtail
your
ain't, it ain't, it
enthusiasm.
ain't, it ain't for me.
but if we don't
It's
work
got a lot of
together
bone in
as a
it. Like
team,
I'll tell you that for sure.
we all
There are people
fail.
who like the shit. Like it probably has a flavor to them that they really enjoy.
You don't have
For
to say
me, it's
anything.
Like
I get
it's
it.
Like eating neck bones.
I shouldn't
like,
have freaked out.
I'm good.
I was sick
This
of being
ain't for
pushed
me.
aside.
Like so basically,
hope
but she's trying to offer these
You can
things.
trust me again.
You're trying to be
I'll do
something
whatever
that
you need me to
ain't.
do. But Javi,
Yeah,
She just wants to be something that she
quit
ain't.
treating me like a kid.
It's dumb, man.
Hey, Mom, you know, I was trying to be like, you know, I'm being honest, you need some damn French fries, and your chicken wings taste like syrup.
Is that not what you asked?
They some sort of like,
Yeah, the pecan. It was no, they were pecan. Yeah, they were pecan. Yeah, pecan chicken wings. Is my bat supposed to be?
locked. We can't catch a break.
Is my bat supposed to be hanging off my?
Muertos would probably rip this old truck apart in seconds.
taste like syrup, and I'm looking at the camera pan to them again, I was like, they look like syrup, too.
Yeah, they did. Oh yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be happening. I don't think my bat is supposed to be right there. Or maybe it is, and I just haven't noticed. I don't think that's supposed to be there.
Speaking of something that wasn't supposed to be there, I finally had, man, you gotta be good.
Ah!
Finally had my first glitch.
Ah, in Spider-Man or Mafia?
Mafia?
What happened?
Gotta be careful. Any more Muertos pushing, those boards won't hold up.
Supposed to go that way on the highway. There's an off-ramp that comes up, but the GPS tells you to get off on the off-ramp, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to keep going, and then it'll switch at the last second. I was like, get it. And then so I slowed down, and I bagged up to get back on, you know, because I wasn't gonna go all the way around. What up, though?